Hello everyone, I want to thank you all so much for coming back to my channel today. If today is your first time, I want to welcome you. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. So on today's episode, I came to talk to you all about some of the dishes and side dishes I made for the Thanksgiving. I'm going to show you the footages of what I did, my Thanksgiving table, and also I wanted to share some of the things I did to make my Thanksgiving cooking very easy and very time efficient. And I hope that these tips will help you with your own holiday cooking, because I know Christmas is right at the corner, and most likely some of the dishes that we make for Thanksgiving will probably be on the Christmas holiday table as well. Well, that's what I do, so I would like to think that most people do that, especially if what you cook for Thanksgiving was that good, or your family and guests enjoyed it so much. Typically, that's what you repeat again during Christmas holidays. So that is why I felt the need to come and share some of the dishes I made, and also some of the tips I also used in making some of the dishes I made. So first, I'd like to talk about the turkey, the Thanksgiving turkey, okay? The turkey, typically I like to bake my turkey as a whole turkey. But this Thanksgiving, I wanted to try something different. I decided to cut the turkey into pieces, marinate it overnight, because I wanted it to be moist and juicy. At the same time, I wanted it to be extremely flavorful. And so that is what I did. And after that, the next day, I grilled it in my oven. And I'm telling you, this is one of the best, juiciest, flavorful turkey I've ever tasted. And now I'm convinced that I'm no longer going back to bake my turkey as a whole, because not only that it was time efficient, it was extremely delicious as opposed to baking the turkey as a whole. So if you are interested and you want me to demo how I made it, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Also, in terms of the cornbread dressing, typically I like to do everything from scratch. I use the turkey to create a broth with some vegetables and seasoning, because I want to be able to control the flavor in the dressing. And if you cannot make your own broth and you want to go buy one from the store, that is also fine, but I want to be able to control the sodium levels in the turkey and also the flavor or the seasoning as well. So I like to create my own to control I want to be able to have absolute control over the seasoning in the broth. So I like to create my own. So that's exactly what I did. And I baked the cornbread from scratch, made the biscuit from scratch, toasted the bread from scratch, and I did everything from scratch. So again, if you want me to demo that for you, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Hopefully you can include that on your Christmas table. Another thing I want to talk about was how I prepped everything the night before Thanksgiving. It makes your time quite efficient. It makes the cooking very easy. It allows you to focus on doing most of the entrees, and especially if you bake or you take care of the dessert the night before. So for me, I made pumpkin cheesecake, pecan pie, and also I made apple pie. And everything was baked the night before. So the next day, I was ready to just focus on the dressing, the casserole, the potato scallop, and then the macaroni and cheese. Also, the angel biscuit. This biscuit, I'm telling you, after trying this biscuit, I don't think I'm ever going back to make regular biscuits unless I'm making that for my cornbread dressing. These biscuits are out of this world. They are in between biscuit and bread, because with this recipe, you add a little bit of active dry yeast and you leave the dough in the fridge overnight to allow the gluten to completely relax. And when you bake it, it's soft and rich in the inside, and it's so flaky and delicious on the outside. And it pairs up so perfectly with almost everything on the Thanksgiving table. So I know I showed you a couple of side dishes and also dinner rolls in the past prior to Thanksgiving, but these are more ideas you can include on your holidays table. So, the more ideas you have, the better it is, because for me, Sometimes I visit other people's blogs and channels to see what they have on their Thanksgiving table. So if there is an idea I have, why not share with, with others? Another thing I want to talk about was the disposable plates. Okay, I didn't want to spend the rest of my evening doing dishes after doing all the cooking. I was tired. I bought me some nice, neat, and presentable disposable plates, and these plates were very, very helpful because they were not easy to break. They were very durable, and after we finished eating from them, I decided that, you know what, we can even wash them and reuse them again because there was nothing wrong with them. They were that durable. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to share with you all. I'm going to show you the footages and the dishes on my Thanksgiving table. I want to thank you all so much for coming by. Should you have any questions, as always, leave them down below for me. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And so that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for coming by. May God richly bless you. I love you all so much. Until next time, bye-bye.